Hello. How is everyone today? I hope everyone is having a good day. And, okay, nobody's on. Then I will just continue to talk to myself. Oh, good, somebody joined. I wonder who it is. Say hi so I know that you're there and I'm not just talking to myself. That would be wonderful. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can get this to connect on my iPad. If I'm lucky. Lucky. Hey, Rose, how are you? Hi, Sharon. Nice that you could join me. Listen, I want you guys to know I really appreciate you joining me because there's nothing worse than talking to yourself. Excuse me. Okay, so last week, as you know, I had I had a cold. That was the beginning. Hi, Penny. That was the beginning of my cold. Now I'm at the end of my cold. So now I just have this god-awful cough. So I won't go out anywhere because I'm sure people will think I have COVID. So I'm just kind of hibernating and crafting and, staying away from everybody and really hoping that my hubby doesn't get it, because if he gets it, then he'll just give it back to me. Hey, Mary, glad you could join me. All right, I'm still trying to get this to show up on my iPad, and it doesn't seem to want to do that today. And I don't know why. Maybe I need to go out and come back in again. Or maybe not. Or maybe I'll just forget about it today. There we go. Oh, that was slow. Okay, now I can see. Yeah, I'm getting better. Hi, Jean. Okay. Oh, Rose, that's awful. I'm the highlight of your Wednesday afternoon. My goodness. Okay. All right. So today, yeah, Sharon, I am getting better. Thank you. I'm so glad. So today, what are we going to do today? Today, you guys are going to watch me and I am going to talk about, I'll give you a hint. I scream, you scream, we all scream. Okay, for ice cream. So today we are going to, I'm going to show some cards. Oh, let me turn the camera down. All right. Okay, see, I'm still sick, so bear with me a minute here, guys. Let's see if I can get it all jiggly. Okay, I'll turn some lights on. Okay. All right, so this is the ice cream cone, sweet ice cream suite. So there is a stamp set. This is it, in case you didn't notice. Okay, I'm just kind of in a funny mood today, so if I just start laughing out of nowhere, it's just because I'm just weird today. More so than normal, I know. Okay, so this is the sweet ice cream stamp set. I love these fonts. Happy birthday, treat yourself. Thank you, you melt my heart. You're so cool, with sprinkles on top. Hope it's sweet. And some not popsicles, they're like fudgicles, and that's not what they are either. But anyways, those two go together. There's the cone for the ice cream and some sprinkles, a stick, and even some little drips of ice cream if you wanted to do that. Okay, and also this comes with a punch. So there's the little ice cream, and there's the cone. So there's no dies or anything. You just get the punch with this. So right now, this is in the January to June mini catalog. So right now, it's still packaged as a bundle. So if you wanted both, you would save 10%. If you wait until that catalog is over, you will no longer get the 10% discount. You'll have to buy them just separately. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that also comes with this suite. So I'm going to show you the paper. Maybe I'll move this up a little bit higher. Maybe. Okay. So look at these ice cream cones and ice cream. Fudgicles or creamsicles? Yes, Jean, thank you. Okay. I know I can never remember what they're called. Okay, so you get these kind of cones and that kind of ice cream. This reminds me of soft ice cream, which I don't care for, but... And then you have all these nice little sprinkle things on the back side of that paper. And then you have these ice cream cones. This reminds me of the scoops rather than the soft ice cream that comes out of the machine. And the cones, beautiful colors. And this, you can use this for whatever you want, but you can also punch it out with the punch, and it'll give you the cone. Let me just show you that. Just hang on a second. Let me see what I got here in my trusty package. And I will show you. So you could just feed that in. I don't think it really matters how it goes. Get rid of this. See? And then you just have a nice ice cream cone. All punched out, and you don't even have to stamp it or do anything if you wanted to do that. Okay, then we have a whole page of these beautiful, colorful fudgicles, icicles, popsicles, what you call creamsicles, whatever you want to call them. They're nice and bright and cheery, which is what I like. And then you have beautiful stripes. Okay. Then you have some, not really sure what this is, but I do like it. Just kind of patterned paper. And these beautiful Blackberry Bliss stripes. Oh, I love these. That's on the other side. And here you have the same thing, but this is in the greens and blues, which is beautiful. Oops. And then you have some dots on the other side. Okay. And last but not least, we have the terracotta tile and the Daffodil Delight, or actually I think it's probably Bumblebee. Anyways, it's kind of like an orangey red and yellow. And this pretty paper on the other side. Okay, so that's the paper that it comes with. And again, this the stamp set and the punch are being carried over into the new catalog, but the paper is not. So if you like this paper, and I do love this paper, then you need to get that before the end of June, before the catalog, the mini catalog is over. Okay. All right. Also, with this suite, you can get this Blackberry Bliss ribbon. Okay, it's very sheer. It's beautiful ribbon. Okay, so there's also that available. And last but not least, we have some ice cream corner sprinkles. Ooh, so if you wanted to make a shaker card, you could do that. I'm not going to do one of those today, but you could make pretty simple ones. And these are they're just very tiny. Let me see if you can see one there. That's the best I can do. Okay, and you can just glue them on with a little bit of glue, whatever you want to do. Or like I said, they're great for a shaker card. So those are also available in the suite. And again, the ribbon and these sprinkles are not being carried over. So again, if you want them, you'll have to get them before the end of the catalog. The only thing that's carrying over is the stamp set and the punch. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some cards that I have made, and you can tell me what you think. So we have this one. This is a very simple one. It's just got a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock and a piece of the stripe on top. The ice cream was just punched out of paper, and the cone was just punched out of paper. There's nothing exciting on this. It's just it's a very simple card, which is, new stampers, this is what they need, something pretty simple like this. If you don't want to overwhelm them because it's too complicated for them. So it just says thank you and you're so cool. And the card opens this way instead of the normal way that I do it. And then we have this one. This is from the You're So Cool. There just going to show you this. So here's the "You're So Cool," and it was stamped, and then each word was cut out. Okay, and then there's a bit of ribbon, and then this was stamped and punched. Okay, and then this card that I always make just with the pattern paper, and I've stuck some of those little sprinkles on here. Put a little dab of glue, little dab will do ya, a little bit of glue, and the sprinkles, and it's just, again, it's just paper. Okay, the only thing that's stamped on this is a happy birthday. Okay, this one is using that funky paper, and you know what? I have no idea. Oh, this is from the hippo. I cut these dies are from the hippo happiness is what it's called, and I just stamped "You're So Cool" and stamped 3 ice cream scoops and the cone, and glued it on, and that's it. Very simple. Okay, this one's a little bit different. This was from, who did I get this from? Oh, I forget. Oh my God, I can't think of her name. Patty something. Okay, see you later, Penny. Anyway, so this is something a little bit different. This is Mickey and Minnie, in case you couldn't tell. So all this is the ice cream punch inverted. Okay, well, it's not really inverted. It's, you know, it is the ice cream punch, but normally it would kind of go the other way. So anyway, this was kind of cute. It was kind of different. Patty, oh my God, I can't think of her name. I can't believe it. Anyways, she's another demonstrator. I just can't think of her name, and I apologize to her. These are just little gemstones that I colored with the blends. Okay, so that's that. And this is the one that I'm going to try and demonstrate for you today. This is a fancy fold card, what they call a fancy fold card. So you just pull this ribbon, and the ice cream moves along, and it opens up like this. I haven't done anything on the inside yet. But anyways, I just wanted to show you. I thought this would be something different that you could maybe try. So I'm going to slide that back over there. I just put some ribbon on here. Some people will, let me pull that over there. Some people put will draw a bit of an arrow so that people know what they're doing. I have no idea whether people would be smart enough to pull this or not, but whatever. So that's all I've done, is just put some ribbon on there. So this is the one I am going to make for you today. And fair warning, I have only made this fancy fold card twice, and both times I have screwed it up. So this should be interesting today to see if I can do it without wasting a whole bunch of paper. Anyways, we're going to give this a shot, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to make this one in the oh, I'm having just a blank terracotta tile. I'm going to do this. Patty Bennett. Oh, Jean, thank you so much. Yes, Patty Bennett. That was her card with the Minnie and Mickey on it. Okay, so this is a terracotta tile, and we're going to use these, I'm just going to call them sickles, icicles, popsicles, whatever you want to call them, and this funky paper. All right, so, and I have my directions here that maybe it will work. This was shown to me by a demonstrator called Rachel Tessman, and she got it from Chris Sloger, who is also another demonstrator. So I want to make sure that, you know, people get credit for these. This is not my idea, obviously. Okay, so I know Jean has seen this, so if I get stuck, she can help me, right, Jean? Okay, so we're going to cut this we're going to start with the 5.5 by 10.5. So maybe I'll move this up so you can see. All right, so 5.5. And you're going to save this extra little piece because you're going to need it. And because I know this is 11, I'm just going to go over on this side and cut 1/2 inch off. Okay, I'll save that for something later. Okay, then we're going to score this. Okay, so we're going to score it. It wants to be scored at 4 1/4, but you want to make it just a little bit less. So maybe like 1/32 of an inch shorter of 4 1/4. And move my cutting blade down. So you're going to score it at just under 4 1/4. And then I have to pull my arm out. Not my arm, but this arm. And we're going to score it at 8 1/2 inches. Okay. All right. So I'll just put that over there for a second. And we're going to fold this like that. So this is why you wanted to make your first score a little bit short of the 4 1/4, because you wanted to make sure that this piece would fold over nicely. If you scored it exactly at 4 1/4, this might be too tight to fold over. Okay. So I'm going to take my bone folder and give it a nice crease. All right. Now I'm going to cut my DSP now. So this is cut. This is DSP means designer series paper, or in other words, just patterned paper. But Stampin' Up calls it DSP. So, all right. So for this, we're going to cut this at 5 1/4 by 4. This is already cut at 4. So I'm just going to cut this at 5 1/4 this way. Okay. And hopefully that will fit nicely. Yes, okay. And then my other one, of which I've lost already. Where's that other piece of paper gone? Oh, here it is. Okay, this one's kind of tricky, so I'm going to wait and do that in a minute. All right, so this is where I keep screwing up the card. So let me open this so I can maybe try and figure this out. All right, and my ruler. Here's my ruler and my pencil. So you're going to mark this at 1 inch at the top. Oh, let me get rid of this. Ugh. And make sure you mark it right from the very edge of the paper. Don't go down here and do it, okay? So this is going to be 1 inch. So I hope I'm doing this right. 1 inch at the top and 2 inches at the bottom. No, it is 2 inches at the bottom. That's okay. That's what I wanted it to be. Okay, so what we're going to do, you can see how this is cut on an angle. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to line that little pencil mark up, and we're going to line the bottom up with the track here, which is where it cuts. Okay. And if I do this, is it going to look right? Let's hope so. And you're going to want to start up here. Don't start down here, because you want it to be a nice corner. If you start at the bottom here, you may scrunch the paper a little bit. Okay. So let's go down here. And that looks like I cut it right. Look at that. Woohoo! I'm so happy. You have no idea. You have no idea how many times I screwed this up. Okay. Now, we're going to cut this other paper we're going to use. So we're going to put this paper on this side, and I'm going to put this paper on that side. Okay. So this is going to be marked. You want this 1/4 of an inch smaller. So this piece was 1 by 2. So this is going to be 3/4 by 1 3/4. And I've actually already marked this one. So 3/4, again, you want to measure right at the very top. Okay. And 1 3/4 at the bottom. Let me just make sure that's right. Yep. Okay. And again, you're going to put this in here. You're going to line up your 2 pencil marks. Okay. And we'll see if I did it right. Looky, looky, looky. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, I can put that away for now. I'm going to bring my silicone mat in because I'm going to glue this on. And I don't want to get it all over everything. Make sure I put these on the right way, not upside down. Okay. Am I off again? I pull this down a little bit. Okay. All right, so we got that one on there like that. And then we're gonna put this one on. I'm going to put a little bit of extra glue on because we're going to punch this a little bit, and I want to make sure that it's going to be glued around where we're going to punch it. So again, just going to adhere that down. Okay, looking good. All right. Now I'm going to take, this is called a classic label punch. Unfortunately, this is also being discontinued, so it's on the, whatever that thing is called, on the retired list. And that retired list is only good until the end of the month. So if you want this punch, I looked just before I started the video here, and it was still available. So it's actually also on sale. It's regular $24 and it's on sale for $19. I love this punch. Actually, this little card I made here, it's great for punching out small sentiments. So I'm going to really miss this punch. But anyways, it is what it is. So that's all you can do. Okay. So now we're going to take this punch, and you know what? I think I'm going to do it this way. Okay, again, bear with me. Like I said, I don't make these very often. So, all right, so he's coming up to about there. So you're pushing it all the way in. Okay, so you know we're kind of where it is. And then you're just going to punch it, I hope. Okay, that looks good. Then we're going to go over here this way. Oh, we're going to put that on the inside. And you're going to take your pencil and you're going to mark this. Da, 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 da. And then you're going to take this again and you're going to line this up. Okay, and then you're going to punch that out. And hopefully it lined up okay. Yeah, look at that. Okay, now I've got a couple of little pencil marks there. So I'm just going to erase that. That's done. All right, now that piece of paper I told you to hang on to, this one here, you're going to take, well, you can take whatever you want. This is a 2 1/4 inch circle punch. So you can do that, or you can do something in oval. What you need is something to cover this piece here. So, you know, you can do a rectangle, you can do whatever you want, but bear in mind, it's also got to slide over here. So you've got to get something that when you attach it on the front here, is still going to go over. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. So as you pull this, it goes over here, okay? So if you have something too long, it's going to go over there. So you have to make sure that it won't go all the way to the end. So whatever you use, just make sure of that. All right, so I'm just going to punch this out. That's all I'm using is a 2 1/4 inch punch. Like I said, you can use whatever you want. And then I'm just going to make sure that this is going to cover that. And I'm going to just hold it in place with a Post-it note. And I'm going to put just a couple of dimensionals. Now, I find my dimensionals are just a shade too big. So I'm just going to cut the top off. When Rachel showed us, she used the whole thing, but I just find it's just a little bit too big. So it didn't work for me. So we're just going to put that. Oh, it's got to come over further. There we go. Put that one there. And again, I'm just going to cut a little tiny piece off, just like that. Not much, just a wee tiny little bit, just so it moves a little bit better. And we'll put that one there beside it like that. Okay. All right, now for some stamping. Okay. So I'm going to stamp. This is cinnamon cider, and I'm going to just stamp the cone in that. And get rid of this. We're done with that. All right, and that's it for cinnamon cider. And then we're going to put some lines in it with Early Espresso. I'm just going to ink that up. I'm probably way off camera on this, but however, maybe I'll wait and see till it catches up. Okay. All right, there we go. And that's the end of that one. And we need some ice cream scoops. So I'm going to use Highland Heather for, I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to make that the ice cream scoop. And again, it's textured, so it's not going to come out perfect. And I'm going to put some sprinkles on it with Blackberry Bliss. Oh, just however I want it. Oh, well, he kind of went off, but that's okay. And then the other scoop, I'm going to use Calypso Coral. I have to clean this. Hang on a minute. Use my stampy thing. And I need to clean this one too. Okay. I had to clean them because I didn't want the purple all over it. Okay, so again, this is Calypso Coral. And we'll put that one there. And we're going to use the terracotta tile for the sprinkles. You can put this on however you want. All right. And we'll close that one up. And that one, okay. All right, let me just clean these while I think about it. Okay, now my punch is over here. All right, so let me see. Did I line these? See, I lined these up all wrong. Okay, so let's see. He's gonna go in. Yeah, I did it the wrong way altogether. Hang on a sec. I need a little piece of Post-it. because when your piece is too short, you just use a piece of Post-it note. Oh, for some reason I can't figure this out. Goes like that. Okay, so he goes over there. And then you can just hang on to the Post-it note. And there you go. So we're going to line that up. Garbage. Garbage. Okay, and then we're going to punch the ice cream. So we're going to line that up. And I wish you guys were here in person. It'd be so much nicer for me and you. I have to cut this piece out now because otherwise the punch won't go over there. Okay, we'll line him up as best we can. I'll save that for some other scraps. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just glue this. I'm just going to put a bit of glue here. And I think I'll put this one on top there, like that. And then I'm going to put some glue here and put that one on top, like that. Oh, just a minute. Looks like my ice cream's falling over. My cone's a little crooked. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring this back in. And let me think. Just I have to think just a minute. This needs to be just trimmed. It's just out just a touch. So I'm just going to cut this just a little bit. See, some magic. You can just do whatever you want. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm trying to think now. How does this go? Da, da, da. Okay. So we're going to peel these guys off. And we're going to stick our... Goes this way, right? Yes, that's what I was doing wrong. All right, so we'll stick that there. Like that. Is that the way I want this to go? No, just a minute. This is where I kept screwing up last time. Because now I stuck this on and now it won't move, or will it? Okay, all right. I did do it right. Okay. See? This is, you need to do this. If you're going to try this, you might want to use some scrappy paper if you're anything like me. So, because, you know, the first couple times I did this, I destroyed it. So anyways, you can draw a little arrow here with your pencil if you want to tell, so people will know how to open it. I'm going to try and use some terracotta tile ribbon. And that's too long. And just see if I can, I should have done this before I glued it on. Still too long. All right, and I'm going to take a glue dot. I'm going to put these together so it will stay. My two will stay. I don't want to just have one piece of ribbon because it will probably fray. Okay, and then I'm going to put a glue dot on there and see if I can get it on here somehow. Da, da, da. Yeah, my problem is that the dimensionals are right there as well. All right, so there you go, little piece of ribbon. And hopefully people will understand. Now you can put a sentiment up here. I didn't bother, but because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, so I don't know if I would want happy birthday there, or you're so cool, treat yourself, whatever. So anyway, so that's it. And you just put a little ice cream over, and you'd have to put your, oh, then you can pull this off too. I don't need that anymore. And then you can put your white insert and stamp, and you're done. What do you think? You have to kind of push this back. It's a little tricky to So I don't know if I like the ribbon. I don't know what else. I don't really think I like the arrow idea either. Yeah, it is a bit involved, Jean. I know. But you know what? Sometimes you want something a little bit different. And after you did it, the more you do it, I think the faster it would be. Yeah, Sharon, I thought you might like this. I did make one with the butterflies, and I didn't know what to do with the butterflies, so I just cut out a circle. I think it was a 2-inch circle, and because it's a circle, you can hardly see. There's just a little tiny bit of the cutout there, and you just pull that and it opens again the same way. So that's another alternative. You could just, you know, there are some things you're going to want to, this is a penny card, Gina. There are some things you're going to want to maybe use, like this butterfly, that there's no way you can just stick the butterfly on there. So you could always cut out a circle or a square or a fancy shape, whatever you want to do. Okay. All right. So let me close these all up again. That was fun, and I'm glad it turned out, actually. So I'll just leave that one there as well. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here. And I will bring my cards back in to show you. So that's that. And we've got that one, and this one, and these two. Can you see them all? Oh, we move this up. Move this up a little bit. No, that's the best I can do, people. There we go. All right. So anyway, that's it. If you get confused and you need some instructions, don't hesitate to reach out and I will help you. If you're interested in doing this and you want some help, we can always do a Zoom call as well. So whatever you'd like to do, if you want to try it, that'd be great. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your crazy schedule and saying hello and watching me make some cards. Okay, so that's it. So enjoy what's left of the rest of the day. It's going to rain the next 2 days, so enjoy what we got for the rest of today anyways. And I'll see you back here hopefully next Wednesday. All right, see you guys later. Bye now.